Hi, welcome guys. Welcome to Motivational Monday. Thank you for again, joining me and stuff. Give God his due and God will give back to you. Heavenly Father, thank you for this new day. Thank you for our family and friends. Please continue to bless, heal, guide, and prosper and protect us all as we continue on life's journey. In Jesus' precious name, amen. Thank you, guys. Thank you for logging on again to this Motivational Monday. And I have a special guest today, Mr. Sherwin Winchester. Hi,
Hi,
welcome,
hi,
Sherwin. How you
hi.
doing?
Hi, fine, thanks. Good evening. Just asking, should I tilt the camera horizontally or is good as you're cool with
It's
how it
good.
is?
It's
All
good.
right,
It's
good.
perfect.
All right, good
Welcome,
evening.
welcome. Thank you for having you. Um,
Thanks, man.
yeah, this month is a special month. It's a month for Mother's Day. And
Yeah.
this month I wanted only a cast of male guys, you know. We what I do is normally it's a motivational topic we always have. And just give a little background about yourself.
Wet Rhymes that Sherwin Winchester persons people know the artist, but Sherwin Winchester, the person basically born to a nuclear family. I'm the last of three boys um, to parents Linda Winchester, Kadrinton Winchester. Grew up in Tobago. Uh, I would say very humble beginnings. No rich family.
Right?
Um, basically, uh, learning as things went along. The foundation, the greatest wealth is the love my parents gave us. You know,
Right.
I remember mom and dad continuously echoing the sentiment that you are blessed, understand you are blessed, and um, wealth does not mean success. Success is what you think it is. So whatever you're doing, do it to the best ability, the best that you could put out. Whatever you're giving someone, give them the best. Whenever you go to performing any aspect, any job, do it 100% and nothing less. And I think um, that was the foundation for me. So in anything that I go forward to do, it could be the smallest thing. I try to do it 100% or I'm not doing it at all.
Okay, great. So growing up in Tobago, how was it?
Fantastic. Fantastic. Wee boy, you know, flying kites for the Easter, going to the beach often. I would leave Signal Hill with my dad and we would walk down to Lambo Beach,
Yeah.
and he would take us into the salt water and have us doing exercises and that. The food that you would eat, you do a three-stone fire in the back
Yes.
of the house,
Yes.
and it's just the memories are priceless. It's really priceless, man. I'm
Yes.
really happy and proud to be from Tobago.
Yes, I know. I mean, I've been to Tobago on many occasions, and I also met you a couple of years ago in Vegas, with
Yeah,
TJ. Yeah, and
yeah. Oh,
chose
that
you.
was fantastic.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
You know, so that's great. That's great. So what first got you into the music arena? How did you come about, entering it? What aspire you?
Um, it came as a disciplinary action. I was in the cadet force. I had a
Really?
trumpet. Yeah, and I would go on the back step because I like the sound. It had an echo in the backyard there and the steps. But the hour that it have an echo, as you would know, would be when the night is still, not much going on.
Yeah.
And I would start playing the trumpet, and the neighbor, his name is Pandy, he would complain to my dad, Washington, that boy with that trumpet, they making one set of noise. So
Yeah.
dad took away the trumpet. So I decided, oh, so is that you want to do? So I waited until it was about 6 p.m. and the
Mm-hmm.
frequency of my voice was extremely high. I mean, it's still high now, but at least I could control it now. Then I
Right.
had no control for it. And I went on the back step and I belched off. "Ah!" Oh my gosh, he was not happy. So he came back and he talked to my dad. And my dad said, "Oh, so you want to be rude, you want to be stubborn." And he said, why you don't write that song and get up and let him go and do something useful with himself? So dad wrote a song called National Pride, and
Okay.
he gave it to me and he told me, I wasn't asked, I was told, you're going to enter the school competition since you don't have any behavior. And that was the start of Sherwin Winchester.
Wow. So your dad was very instrumental. At what age was that?
Yeah, that was at the age of 12. The song is National Pride. I am young, I am young, I am glad, I'm overjoyed. I'm the happiest child today to be a son of the soil of TNT, a nation that God bless in every way. Two
Hey.
lands divided by water, and yet united as one. I love the unitary state, but at any rate, I'll declare how I feel as man. That's the funniest
Yes.
song ever that I sang.
You see, and you know it like yesterday.
Yeah, boy. Daddy with
So
that.
how would you describe the music that you typically create?
Well, I started off in calypso, but now Sherwin Winchester, I remember someone, they weren't very happy with the the song and the sound that I was offering because it was not typically deemed soca. We were
Okay.
speaking about today, right?
Yeah.
It was seen as like a hybrid and different instrument. But what people don't understand, when I came into the industry, my voice was so high. It was hard for me to connect with any artist in the soca realm.
Right.
And it's not until I heard the Baron that I found someone that I could identify with. And when I joined the bands in Trinidad, I remember jokes being told about my voice that you need to swallow a amp, boy, you don't know some. And because I didn't have that huskiness to give a command, "Oh, Paul, yeah." I can't do that. So I
Right.
started singing my command. So how now, pretty girls and them. I
Yes.
would sing the command that I wanted, and in the same way, the songs that I was exposed to through from my mom, which is the
Right.
Abbas and Carpenters and Motown, Michael Jackson,
Done.
and the Gibbs, I would those songs just seeped back, and my writing went along with that. So you give me a soca rhythm, but I would write a song, and I believed then and more than ever now, you write a lyrical content and you could just change the clothing. The clothing would be the instrumental. And whatever instrumental you put on this lyrical content could then decide what genre it fits into, be it dancehall, reggae, reggaeton, zest, soca, calypso, R&B, um, we call it raga
Yes.
soca, right? So when I did the songs, there was a debate of what exactly are you singing. So when I sang Get Out My Dreams, a dreamer was the hickey on your neck, a dreamer was the t-shirt on your chest. All right, the lyrical content isn't really soca, and then the
Right.
music that they put it, then Devon George, blessings to him and Marlon Socket for that song. It
Yeah.
wasn't really the normal soca. So it was the question was what exactly genre Sherwin Winchester fit into. Now
Right.
more than ever, I understand. I'm just doing me. It's
Yeah.
soca, but it may not sound exactly like the others, but it is soca.
But you have a unique voice in the business.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
And I know that you went back to back road march too, right?
Yeah,
Was one of the first
2004,
artists.
2005.
Yes, yes, yes. So would you who would you like to do a collaboration with that you haven't done with before?
Oh my God, that is so easy. Barris,
Yes,
Barris. I would love to. I would be honored to do a song with Barris.
yes. A
You know,
unique voice too, right?
what a legend, the style, the soul, that soul in the voice.
And
My
he's so
gosh,
simple
right.
with it also, right?
I would love to have that opportunity.
Right. So what is the most useful talent you have?
Beside as a performer,
Singing. Yes.
obviously as an entertainer, I would say my vocal ability and my ability to perform on stage. But outside of that, um, I think I'm someone who has the attitude to solve issues. Like
Okay.
I like seeing people happy around me. So while
Okay.
persons will always look for the negative. So let's say you gave an idea of a concept that you wanted, and the first thing the average human being would do is tell you why it can't work. So you have a dream, I want to aspire to do so and so. They would tell you, well, where you're at, you really can't do it here, no, because so and so, and they would give you every negative. I have been working on myself for as long as I remember to be okay. It may not work this way, but we could try this way. So that is, I think for me,
Right.
that is one of the positive traits of Sherwin Winchester.
So if you wasn't a soca artist right now, what you think career you would have been in right now?
Well, due to the COVID, I would say I will be in a plant shop because I love planting now. I love planting right now. Um, I always wanted to be in advertising, the advertisement field. So even if it wasn't in soca, in some way, I think God would have blessed me to still be in some one of the arms of the entertainment industry. But now, since the COVID, where
Yeah.
everything locked down and we restricted, I fell in love with planting. You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
So how has COVID affected your career? Because I know with the
Wow.
lockdown in Trinidad, especially, I mean, other Caribbean countries I know is open up right now, but Trinidad is still on lockdown over a year now. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough for you guys. So how are you coping? I mean, I know, you lose a lot of business, a lot of contracts and different things like that. So what you doing to really, inspire yourself to keep going?
Well, the changes were drastic. I mean, um, we in no way we were ever ready for something like this. The loss of income drastic to the extent. I know people say, well, Trinidad and Tobago lockdown and people lost their jobs. But things will turn around. But some persons don't really understand in the entertainment field where we depend on this 100%.
Right.
I mean, it was as though a hurricane came and took your roof off, and then the hurricane halfway going down the road decided, wait now, I'm taking off. Let me go back and take the foundation. You
Right.
understand? It really drastic, really dread. But with the negative came some positive aspects that you started developing. It's like someone losing their sight and their other senses
Yes.
got so keen. So the creativity then burst the ceiling where we had cooks that didn't know they were cooks that could open a shop or a meal area. We had persons involved in creating ads. They didn't know they could do ads. We had online performances like never before. The
Yes.
television stations now have so much content,
Yes.
way more than they've had before. For instance, for me personally, I always had to go to a studio to record. Now I have
Yes.
my own studio, but I always had to wait on a producer to record me.
Right.
After the when the COVID came and you couldn't get anyone to get into the studio with you,
Right.
I actually got Logic and I started recording myself. So now
Wow.
I'm able to function in a studio and have a conversation with a producer more than just that of a vocalist. I could say, okay, try this next frequency for me. I dropped this some decibels. I
Nice.
did this recording, so and so. So I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful again, looking for the positive. And as you said, it's been a year, but mere hours ago at 2 p.m. today, we just went into a second phase of restrictions now, similar to what others have, like a curfew, but we have where
You,
our businesses now
right.
close from, I think it's 6 to 8 or from 8 to 6, and only the essential workers should be out. So
Right.
it's really serious. It's really
Yeah.
serious.
That's because of the hike of the
Yeah,
number of
the
cases that they
numbers
have.
climbing again, really climbing again, and I plead and I plead with my fellow Trinbagonians, the responsibilities on us, the responsibilities on us. I know everybody has stuff to do. I know everybody have their lives to live, but it makes no sense. You risk yourself, and in destroying yourself, you destroy many others. If you don't care about yourself, think about your family, because the impact that is having is really, really, really taking us down a slope that it looks as though no return if we end up down there. So I'm hoping with these little changes, someone looks in the mirror and decide, yeah, I don't need to take those chances to go and get something on the road to eat or go for a drink that you're exposing yourself.
So what keeps you motivated?
Heavenly Father, God, and my family. I,
Nice.
I thank God for the blessings that I know that I'm blessed. I've faced so many obstacles. I've
Yes.
faced so many obstacles, and I'm still here. And it could have gone anywhere.
You're
So,
right.
many times we think we are so great. You think as an artist you are so great, but if
Yes.
you really take the time, if you just sit back and pull yourself away from being the personality and look at yourself, and you look like from Biggie Small, Tupac, Michael Jackson, Bee Gees, Carpenters, name any of the great, Elvis Presley, name any one of the greats that were taken away. Life goes on. Music lives, but life goes on. So you have to be thankful that you're here. So I'm thankful to
Yes.
God for life and just understanding this is just the vessel. The true talent is Him.
All the time. Amen for that. Kerry's asking a question. She said, which soca artist you enjoy performing with?
Maximus MX Prime,
Yeah.
a
Energy.
boss,
Energy.
general, a boss on stage.
Nice, nice. And of all the countries that you've visited, which is your favorite?
Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard. That's difficult for me to even.
So you must have one
That
that you really like. It's special, you know?
okay. Tortola, St. Thomas, St. John's, that area there, the VI, I
Yeah,
love there. I love
yeah.
it.
They have a
But
different vibes, right?
yeah, the energy is
It's like a
different.
jab vibe.
Yeah, but then I went in. In states, I had a chance to visit New Orleans, and
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's so rich in culture. From the
Yes.
time you land, you feel a difference. Like my gosh, there's so much here, and in walking down the street and seeing so many clubs open, I've never experienced this. Where I'm walking down the street and I'm hearing so much music that I'm confused. I don't know which one to go into. On the left, and
Yeah.
live bands left, and on the right a next band, and you walk a little further down and the next band performing and the next vocalist performing, and it's like you just want to absorb everything. So I
Right.
really love New Orleans as well,
New
boy.
Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have a lot of history over there too, eh?
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. What about the food? You like the food?
Oh, I had the it's clawfish, is it that's what
Crawfish. Yeah.
crawfish.
Yeah.
I had
Crawfish.
that. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I loved it.
All right. So I have a question for you. What was your favorite what's your favorite song for yourself that you sang? Which one is your favorite?
Um, wow. That's like asking me to choose between my brothers which one I love more.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
I know my favorite. I
well,
know
what's
my
your
favorite.
favorite? What's your favorite? Let me guess.
Don't
Let me see if
stop.
I could
Don't
guess.
stop. Don't stop
For
till
real?
it up for me.
Okay. All right. I
And I like
yes.
the
Do
Indian song too, the Indian
yeah.
version where you sing long, long time when it's now coming out. That's one more.
It's Born to Wine has become one of the favorites, but
Hmm.
yeah, doing stuff is something closer at heart, really.
Yeah, yeah, don't stop. The energy, the lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I have another question for you. Anthony's asked, how are you coping with his kids out of school? Oh yes, so homeschooling. How is that doing?
I'm in the classroom right now. I came right here to do the interview. You see,
Oh
that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
a room turned into a classroom to get them to focus on their schoolwork. But it's not easy. It's hard, man. I respect a lot more love for the teachers because nobody wants to admit that their child is a handful, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, my child is the greatest thing since sliced bread. They did what? Not my child.
Yeah.
Hello. Virgin, and sometimes I swear I would go crazy. But
Yeah.
it's the first time. Again, you really have to, according to where you stand,
Right.
you the light from the sun could hurt your eyes,
Yes.
or the view of the sun could be spectacular according to where you stand. Because now it's the longest I've had the chance to be around my
Right.
family.
Right.
COVID gave me that. And
Right.
I'm seeing certain things and changes and seeing them grow before me. And I'm
Right.
thankful to God for that because I'm on the road. Carnival is over,
That's a
on the road,
blessing, eh?
on the road, work,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I'm thankful. I'm really thankful.
So family life have gotten stronger in the sense that you're there with the
Yeah.
kids and a one-on-one with them.
Yeah.
So that's very good. I think that's that you could never go wrong with that. Spending time with the
Thank
family
God
and
for that,
things like
man.
that, right? Um. So which one of the legends do you admire?
There's so many. I tend to hold on to the icons of yesteryear because the sacrifice that they have made, the sacrifice and sacrifices they made in the past, I don't think they really got just due for it. It's not mentioned enough, it's not highlighted, and many times we forget. It's like you're driving a Porsche Cayenne and you have no idea who invented the automobile.
Right.
You have no, and you don't even care. So for me, when you talk about Sniper, Kitchener, Sparrow, you talk about Duke, you talk about
Yeah.
Baron,
Yeah.
Lord Nelson, Auntie Rose, you know,
Yes.
the respect and love I have for them, I try to do in the set that I'm performing. I always pull on one of the icons, Edwin Yearwood, you know,
Yeah.
because I heard some stories that if you present that to us, this generation and generation that the next generation acts, we would slap you in your face. To some you performing and a man giving you a roti
Hmm.
and you're performing and you have to go through a back door to go in because you're not respected as an
Right.
entertainer. And look at that, they did all of that, and we are enjoying the perks of it now, where we could live by it and live well. So I just try to give just due to them. Rootsman, Crazy, Bali. It's
Yes.
so much. It have so much. Black Stalin, Roy Keep. There's so much. It's too many. David Rudder, too many to call. Christian Herbert, Denise Plummer. There's
Yes.
so many that, as I said, the list is vast.
Right. I have another question here for you. They're asking, seeing that you won the road match twice already, if you will do a collaboration with like Marshall Montano or someone like that.
Yeah, I let the song decides. When you have the song tells you whom or which character or personality is needed to bring it to its full potential. And if the song has that and the artist is willing to do it, I'm game. It's
Okay.
music. Music is creativity and positivity is love. You can't do music with no heavy heart. So I'm game to work with any artist.
Very good. I have another question here. Kerry is asking, before the whole pandemic, how do you give back to your community?
Um, the first thing is you would not see Sherwin Winchester did so and so. Sherwin Winchester gave so and so. If if I'm giving you, my right hand must not know what my left hand doing,
Correct.
because um, it is not about the public seeing what I do. It's about the person that I'm giving gets the assistance. And many times um we get sidetracked by the one sec. Excuse, sorry. Thank
Bless you.
God we have virtual. There's no COVID being spread. Don't worry. um, it's not about impressing a community, but
Right.
assisting the person. So, um, one sec, sorry.
Before I came
Sorry.
on, I had that problem. Before I came on, my
Yeah.
allergies was acting up, and I had to blow, take my Claritin because I don't want to be, you know, because I was like, I can't go on
Thank you.
chewing, chew, and be blowing my
And you
nose
see,
and sniffle.
look how guilty I am. Is look how I sneeze, and I'm supposed to be sneezing like this. I don't. I'm gonna sanitize with some pepper. Sanitize with some pepper. Right? But
Yeah,
to answer you, yes, there's stuff that we do, but we don't highlight it like that. And I just want to do the best that I can do with what I do have. Sometimes it could be monetary, or sometimes it's using the influence that I have
right,
to put things together, or sometimes making connections for person, or giving
correct.
up your time and just talking to some of the youth. And so whatever I can do, I try to do.
That's great. So, what is the best advice you have for upcoming soca artists or anybody who is trying to come into this arena right now?
Go for it. Go for it. It's a great profession, and you will get what you put into it. Do not do not believe that you're gonna come in and gain success immediately. Some people are lucky enough for that, but
Right,
whatever is your blessings, then let it happen. You
right,
understand? If you come in and you gain it quickly, sometimes it goes exactly that way. But if you work and you prepare and you sacrifice, if it's for you and it's your blessing, when that blessing comes, your shoulders, your heart, your mind, your legs would be built under all that work you've done and prepared to handle the strain of that success. And you
yeah,
will have a long reign and enjoy what you do. And most importantly, be yourself, be
yes,
unique to you, be unique. Understand there's no other act like you, and just give that to your fan base. The fans that are for you, you will connect with them, and
right,
those will be long-term fans. If you want the hype and the well, it's like a fad, like a phase. Then exactly as it come, it goes. Those fans just come and go. But if
right,
you're true, you would get people connecting with you because they could see themselves in you, and then they stay with you and you grow with your fan base, and that's what you want, longevity.
right. So for the upcoming artists who feel demotivated, what will be your advice? Because I know this business is a tough business. You have to have thick skin also, and sometimes you may get beat up and just say, this is not for me, or they feel despondent, maybe with some negativity. How do you approach that? And with social media and everything now, what advice? Because everything you do is scrutinized.
You just asked me a question there that if I was to go in depth with that, I we would take up the entire week, because there is so much that I've learned from the errors I made. There's so much. You read, look, okay, you have this cell phone that we're on, or the platforms that you're on, social media. It is used most times to gossip and release bad comments about persons. You look
Right.
at a video, you didn't even think about what this person plays into the video or into this song, but you're quick, your finger
To
itching
judge.
to say something negative because you want to get likes and a laughter from someone else. Or did this person say? And then someone coming to try to beat that person and say something even worse.
Yes.
It never dawned on you that this same medium could be used to uplift someone. But why uplift someone? Why should I help someone to grow? That is how selfish we've become.
Right.
Because the word, they didn't say love in it, they say likes. Anybody could like somebody, but for somebody to love you, they have to really They have to really, really care about themselves. To give something great to somebody, you have to care about yourself that way. So if you're in this and things not going that great for you, and you're getting beat up, no success, oh gosh, I'm frustrated, and so then, and that's the mindset that you have, then don't do it. Because understand this, success is about hard work. Success is about learning from your failures. Success is about not giving up. Success is about preparation, and your just due will come. Now that we have social media, there are several streams and avenues you could use. But remember, if you want quick success, be prepared for the quick end of that. If you want a great product, if you it's like fast food. Some things you could just you prepare it and you could eat it right away. But if you leave it
Yes.
out of the fridge, it spoils quickly. If you
Yes.
prepare something with substance, it lasts. So um my advice to anyone in the arts, be long term. Be like Frank Sinatra. The names that when you call the name, there is a respect that goes with it
Yes.
because those persons prepared themselves. You prepare for the success so you could carry it. And don't get caught up on the social media. The comments that you see from some people is not what the world sees. That's
Right.
just some people giving that comment. Don't
Their
believe that
opinion.
someone
Yes.
says something negative and that's the opinion of the world. That is not that.
Right.
One other thing. You could remove persons. If you're
Yes.
getting plenty negative, then block that.
Yes.
Associate and put yourself in an environment for growth and that is conducive to growth, which is positive. Yeah, you get seeds, all right? You get the
Yes.
same plant. Take the seeds and put one in a soil that is nurturing that. Let's say you do something that isn't great and someone says, yo, you see that? I like that, but I didn't like it because you could have done so by so, so by so, so by so. You take the
Exactly.
next seed and you put it down. I ain't like that, you know. Why? Me and my blood just didn't take that. This plant would grow, but it wouldn't bear as much. This plant would grow and be so fruitful. So surround yourself with positive thinkers,
Yes.
constructive criticism.
Yes.
That's it.
I believe in that also. I also know that you have a breakfast party in
Ah,
a
yeah.
how did you decide, or how did you come up with that aspect of your promotional side then? And how much years you've been running now, with your
Uh,
success to it?
Addiction is now, this year would have been 11 years. So
Nice.
10. And exactly what we spoke of. I was upstairs, the company, the headquarters, and I'm looking out of the window with a friend of mine called Magnificent, DJ
Mm-hmm.
Maggie. And just as what we were talking about, Maggie says, Sherwin, why you ain't do a breakfast? Why you ain't do a event here, boy? I said, Maggie, you serious, boy? Look at here. I mean, I really think I had the time to that. He said, why not, boy? But do an event. And I said, Maggie, you know what? I'm going and do a breakfast party. And that's it. So you
So you
surround yourself, you see, instead of the conversations being, boy, you ain't see what happened to so and so, boy. Yeah, so and so, this, gossiping about someone. You talk about ideas, you talk about the next best thing that you could have lifted someone. And as a result of his input, the result came where I just was it connected with me, and then I went into action, and that product came. So I have to thank Magnificent for giving me the encouragement that we could do something.
Well, that is very good. I have a question here for you from Carrie. She say, how do you handle traveling and staying connected to your kids and your family? I guess she was talking before COVID,
COVID.
traveling and stuff. How coping with the kids,
Well,
and stuff.
well, thanks to WhatsApp, you could call and you could talk as long as you want to. And I'm really happy that I have an understanding family. They know what I'm going out to do. So it's a sacrifice. It's a job. My career is a job, but I love it. I won't lie to you. I love performing. I feel alive when I'm performing. So whenever I get back home, I give my children that time. When I get home, I want to hang out and kick, have fun with them, and they can't wait to see what's in the bag. Daddy, we bring Daddy, what you brought for us? it's exciting, and I'm really thankful to have that. I'm thankful for the support, you know.
Are they,
But
what age are they?
5 and 10. But
Okay,
but
great.
as in any career that you have, it's a
Yes.
sacrifice being made. I could tell the promoters when the borders open, the kind of performance are going to get, we're going to destroy that stage. Understand what I'm saying to all here? When the borders open, I hope you all are ready. Take your vitamins, do your
Yes.
exercise, or let's get ready. Get comfortable shoes because we're going to have a ball.
um, what's next for Sherwin as a soca star? New album, new song, maybe a documentary. What's next?
Well, albums were more than ever. One of the great things that COVID gave us is the opportunity for a lot more streaming. In terms of no, let me just correct that. I don't want to make COVID sound positive because that would be very hard. Let's say something taking lives. So let me rephrase that, please. One of the positive things that in searching myself that I got as a result of the lockdown from the COVID was investing in more music to stream. So we did a live performance with Sherwin and the band, my band, you call Carnival, Please Stay. And out of that performance, it was received with, I mean, I, I love what I do, but sometimes you're still surprised to see the love that you get from a product. And this live EP, a band EP, is called Carnival Please Stay, the live EP Volume 1. There'll
On.
be 2 volumes. But
Okay.
with this EP, when you put it on, you download it from Amazon, Apple, all the your favorite streaming sites. When you put that on, people will swear that Sherwin Winchester and you, the band, is in your household.
Wow.
It's a up close and intimate performance, and you get the weight of the songs from the instrument, the live instruments, and we perform like crazy. You all need to go stream. Go on Amazon, go on Apple, Sherwin Winchester, Shurwayne, Sherwin,
Yeah.
Winchester, and download the music. Check out the EP, Carnival Please Stay, Volume 1, the live EP. You're going to enjoy it. And we just released another song called Ring the Bell, where,
Ring.
yeah, a positive song on the
Could
Zest
you give
rhythm.
us a
There's a,
little verse or something so you know?
yeah. Through these streets, hills and valleys, my blessings overflow. Just like the breeze, blessings follow. Through roads and narrow, though I pass through. It's God who lift me over, He who push me over. All the stumbling blocks I face and help me cross the river. Is God who lift me over. He who push me over. Ah, no matter how hard they try, we gonna turn it over. So ring the bell, 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 ring the bell. So ring the bell, 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 ring the bell.
Nice.
Yeah. So that
That's
is out
great.
now.
Great. Yes. Um, well, we're counting down here now. So if you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
If I could change anything about the industry, what will it be?
Yes.
I would change my approach to the industry. I can't change others, but if I start with myself, then I think by that persons who have the eyes to see will see the change and confirm. Because one of the biggest errors in the industry is pointing at who's doing something wrong. They're this one doing that one doing that. Just self-improvement. I don't want to sound selfish, but I remember seeing an article where um someone was asked about their income, their success, and his answer was, if I have been deemed to not know what I'm doing, if I've been deemed as not being as great as I think I am, but yet you are seeing me rising, why should I share what I'm doing with those who don't want to believe? No,
Right.
it is easy to come to that when you see what some of the things going on. Sometimes it's easy to just get so angry and get frustrated to the point where you stop helping. But I don't ever
Yes.
want to be like that. I don't want to
Right.
be like that. So to answer your question, there are certain things that I should have done in the past, and in going forward, I'm making the effort to do that. So it's not what I should change, it's what I am changing. If I
Nice.
could help out, if there's an avenue to help out more acts, I'm gonna try to do that. If it's by giving uh some advice, I'm willing to do that. I just hope that in giving the advice, the ears receiving it is willing to accept it as being constructive. The same
Constructive.
way I am willing to accept, where sure, when you know you could do this better, you could try this avenue, because it takes a team. It takes
Yes.
a team if you really want to achieve, go to your full potential, and that is something that I had to learn, and I'm on that journey right now, and I invite all of you. Thank you for the support throughout the years. Thank you for sticking with me. Thanks for, even if a particular year you didn't get the hit song that you wanted, that I know Sherwin could bring this. I didn't really like this song this year, but you didn't turn your
Right.
back on me. And for that, I will work continuously, and I will give you my best always, because the appreciation I have from my fans, you all don't know that, but I appreciate you all so much. And I thank God for the fan base I have. I am one of the luckiest acts. I'm one of the luckiest artists for that, because I really get true support. And I thank you for this interview as well.
Thank you very much. And showing, seeing that next Sunday's Mother's Day, you want anything to say special about
Oh my
mothers out
gosh.
there?
Um, Mom, I believe in you. When you want it, I will do. Mother's love. I'll give anything you want. Fill you with my love. Mama love. Yo! No excuse for talk that is cheap. Thanks to you, I'm blessed, my mom. I want to show you all the love I have to give you, mom. No excuse, and I realize, mommy, yes, you take first prize. You're the gem, you're the star, you're the sun. You are my darling, you're my mother. Looking at you with big brown eyes, wondering if they're telling lies or not. Yo! No excuse, baby, this is true. Mommy Sherwin Winchester loves you, oh no. Baby, love, mom, I believe in you. All the mothers, this is true. You're alive. We'll give anything you want. May God bless our moms. Baby love. Mom, love you. Happy
Yeah.
Mother's Day. All right.
Yes, it was a blessing. Thank you again, Showin, for taking the time. Thank you. I mean, I just opened this platform this year. Just give it positive vibes on a Monday, and just spreading
That
love,
is it.
spreading goodness, and I show you touching somebody' life out here right now. So
Thank
once
you
again,
so
thank you
much.
so much for your time. I know you're very busy. I know you're caught up, but thank you, thank you, thank you
No
very
problem.
much.
God blessings, and you be safe. To all on the live, God blessings to you all. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Sherwin Winchester, love you. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, 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 na. Yeah! Bless.
Thank you, Showem. Peace and
Bye.
love. Have a
Okay.
blessed week. Okay, guys, how I was.